Devavrat was the son of Devi Ganga and Bharat dynasty king Shantanu, who compelled Devavrat to take a terrible vow.
मैं गंगा पुत्र देवव्रत चारों दिशाओं धरती और आकाश को साक्षी मानकर आज ये प्रतिज्ञा करता हूँ कि आजीवन ब्रह्मचारी रहूंगा, जीवन भर विवाह नहीं करूंगा, वंशहीन ही जीऊंगा और वंशहीन ही मरूंगा। ये मेरी अखंड प्रतिज्ञा है।
Because of which he came to be known as Bhishma. Was it Satyavati's father or was it Satyavati herself? In today's episode, we will shed some light on this and also talk about how the different TV channels showed the incident, who declared him as the crown prince of Hastinapur.
Shantanu and Satyavati are resting on a platform.
Hello friends, welcome to channel Mahabalak. I'm Gaurav Yadav. With me today are three experts who have seen Mahabharat on different TV channels. Uncle Ji from Lucknow, God bless. Anna from Chennai, Vanakkam, and Happy from Chandigarh. Jai Mata Di, let's rock. You look like you have come from Goa, but are actually from Chandigarh. I remember. It will be fun. Let's start the episode. Let us first see what the critical edition of Mahabharat says. After Devavrat's birth, Devi Ganga left Shantanu and went away with their newborn son. When he grew up into a fine young man, she returned him to Shantanu, who declared him as the crown prince of Hastinapur. After some time, Shantanu met Satyavati while hunting in a forest. She used to carry travelers across the Yamuna in her boat. Shantanu asked to be taken to the other bank. First Ganga, now Yamuna. Shantanu ji was very fond of rivers. He was fond not only of rivers but also of river shores. When he went to the other shore, he said, "This is not my shore. Take me back." When he returned back to this shore, he said, "This is also not my shore. Take me across." Like this, he went to and fro and to and fro and to and fro. So much toing and froing. Yes, even Satyavati got confused. How? Initially, everything was obeying the laws of physics. Every action has equal and opposite reaction. When Satyavati pushed the oars backwards, the rowboat moved forwards. When Satyavati pushed them forwards, the boat moved backwards. But after 3-4 rounds of toing and throwing, Satyavati became so confused that she was pushing the oars forwards and the boat was also moving forwards. To hell with action and reaction. It means the boat got confused, not Satyavati. Sir, after watching our TV serials, even physics will get confused. Shantanu decided to marry Satyavati, but Satyavati's father imposed a condition that her daughter's son should be the next king. What I saw was a little different. You have seen everything differently. God knows from which star your TV transmission comes. Shantanu and Satyavati are resting on a platform. One mint, one skinned. There were trains in those days? Who said there were trains? You just said they were on a platform. Not a railway platform. It was like a wooden platform floating down the river. Is it for crossing over to the other side? No, it is for floating down the river. Then what is the point of it? Uncle Ji, the point is to have fun. प्यार की कश्ती में है, लहरों की मस्ती में है, पवन के शोर शोर में चले हम जोर जोर में गगन से दूर. Oh, duplicate Hrithik, that was a yacht, not a platform. Not a yacht, it is called a yacht, whatever. But that is not what they had in those days. What they had was what is shown in this song. अजीब दास्तां है ये, कहाँ शुरू कहाँ खत्म, ये मंजिलें हैं कौन सी, न वो समझ सके न हम.
You are right. Duplicate Meena Kumari ji. Shantanu said, there is so much peace here. Satyavati says, those who have all comforts want peace, but I want all comforts. Just then, a golden fish jumped out of the river. Satyavati threw a harpoon at it. What is harpoon, sir? A spear-like weapon with a rope attached to it. Golden fish is speedily pulling the boat. Shantanu is saying, leave the rope. Satyavati says, I will not leave. Her hands are bleeding, but she catches the fish. Do you know why all this was shown? So that Satyavati can be shown demanding the kingdom. But the demand was made by her father. Father is nowhere in the picture. Satyavati made the demand herself. The serial makers saved the fees for one actor. Smart. The demand was not made by Satyavati, but by her father. By Satyavati, Shantanu went to the chief of fishermen and said, on the throne of Hastinapur, there is empty space to my left. Carpenter must have made the seat of the throne too big, double-seater instead of single-seater. The space to the left is for the wife. Shantanu was trying to say that the position of his wife was vacant. The chief of fishermen said, my daughter's horoscope says that she will be a king's mother. You must promise that only her son will be the next king. General question, sir. Now there are no kings, only democracy. So, have the horoscopes stopped giving such predictions? It is a good question, and good questions have no answers. What did Shantanu say? Shantanu had already declared Devvrat as the crown prince. What could he say? He turned to poetry. If you wish, I can change the course of rivers, the direction of wind, the trajectory of planets. Or should I ask the fire to burn in your stove but spare your house? The chief of fishermen said, you are willing to do all these, but you are not willing to do the one thing that I want you to do. When a husband says to wife, should I bring moon and stars for you? She says, no, on the way back from office, bring 2 kg potatoes. Shantanu and Satyavati could not get married. When Devvrat came to know of this, he went to Satyavati's father. He went to Satyavati, went to the father. To Satyavati, to the father. Satyavati, father. Devvrat took the vow that he will never sit on the throne of Hastinapur. Satyavati's father said, you will never sit on it, but what about your sons? Then Devvrat took the vow that he will never marry. Due to this terrible vow, he came to be known as Bhishma.